Virgo. Thank you for joining me at Morning Air Tarot. I'm Katie and I'm going to be doing your February 2018 love reading. Okay, so I've already reflected on your cards. I've laid them out. I've done your energy coming into February 2018 for love, your past, present, future, which is heading out of February into March, and your energy as you're traveling into March. Okay, so Virgo, you showed up in your own reading as your energy. This is the Hermit. This is the Hermit in the upright position. And this is you taking time that you need to reflect internally to look for answers for yourself. I think this month you're going to be very cautious. You're going to be very subtle. You're going to be very quiet. You're probably going to be internalizing a lot of different things, not be flashy, not be overly expressive. I think you're just going to be very calm and trying to find answers. So in our past, we've got the Ten of Cups, followed by the King of Pentacles in the upright. Sorry, the Ten of Cups was in the upright, and the Six of Swords in the reversed. So with all of these cards, you guys could be in a marriage. You could be committed because this King of Pentacles behind me feels like a very serious, committed type of person. You could be dealing with another earth sign such as yourself, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. But this could mean to me that a couple of things. You were either in a serious committed relationship, you were married, you were dating seriously, and the relationship was originally in this really excellent, loving, fulfilling, happy home life, successful marriage with the family and everything like that. Somebody could have, with this King of Pentacles, somebody could have met somebody in the work sector. Somebody could have felt like in the past that this was a stable but very boring type of relationship, or they weren't being truly satisfied, because then we've got this Six of Swords behind it. So this is telling me that perhaps an offer came in and it was not expected. It could be somebody, again, from a work environment. I don't even know where my cards are, but in a work environment, or this is you proposing an offer to somebody else. And it's kind of also a shoulda, coulda, woulda type feel to it. Someone's having a difficult time moving on from the past. Somebody is torn between... Somebody is in a stable relationship, but they are torn between somebody who is like the new apple of their eye and the way the past was. It could also be in a different scenario. I'm trying to make this as general as possible. Again, if it does not apply to you, not every general reading will. Please take it with a grain of salt. And if it doesn't apply to you, you will find the reading that does. You could have been in a marriage that you... I know that the Ten of Cups is in the upright, but I'm just thinking of every possible scenario I can for these cards. You could have been in a marriage with somebody, and you could have met somebody, or somebody could have proposed an idea to you, and you were getting a clean, fresh slate with this King of Pentacles, and things just didn't work out. Y'all maybe weren't communicating the way that you should have been. You guys weren't kind of seeking that same goal. Perhaps somebody was really... involved in their career, really wanted to progress financially, and you were more about the Ten of Cups, that happiness and that fulfillment in your love life and with your family. You wanted to start a family. This could be a marriage that you're still in, where somebody is very focused on their coin, and somebody else is like, I'm really ready to start a family. And perhaps this is the proposal that you're saying, listen, this is either going to have to be this way, or you're wasting my time. And you're reminiscent about the way that things used to be, that you were on the same page with this person, because it feels different now. In our present, we've got the Fool in the upright, we've got the Hangman in reverse, and we've got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So with this Fool card, this is a lot about being optimistic, and this is about kind of going in naively into something. This Eight of Swords tells me that there is some kind of the past energy that's coming back, and it's saying that you need to be cautious. So perhaps this was an extended offer, maybe an unwanted offer from somebody. And it could have been a situation where, again, general, it could have been a situation where this person's like your kryptonite. Like, you're in this happy, committed relationship, and then Joe Blow comes, and this is the person that you've thought about your whole life, and this is like the one that got away, and they come right in the middle of when everything's good with your partner, and they're like, yo, what's up, girl? What's up, dude? You know, and you're like, So this is telling you that you need to be cautious in the present. And the other thing too is with the Hanged Man in the reverse, someone is not willing to make sacrifices that are necessary for the relationship. Perhaps you or your partner now have some options on the table. And I get the sense that Virgo, a little bit more than anything else, I'm seeing this one of two ways very strongly. You are with somebody who you want to start a family with, and they're very focused on another avenue in their life, and you're like, bro, this is not what I signed up for. Or you are in a relationship with somebody, and somebody pops up out of the blue, and it's kind of the one that got away, and this is the offer that you are having a hard time kind of saying no to. So the Hanged Man is saying somebody is not willing to make the sacrifices. So somebody is probably maybe not willing to make a clear decision about what needs to happen. And someone is like, well, if I pretend that, you know, the clouds are, you know, pink, then maybe they'll eventually turn pink. Like, you're going, or they're going about this in a naive way. Perhaps you've told this person, no, man, I'm in a really happy, committed relationship, and you're screwing it up. And they're like, well, like, am I screwing it up? Or do you kind of like want this? So in the future, we've got the Five of Cups in the upright, the Nine of Pentacles in the upright, and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So could heavy water energy and earth energy again. Dealing with the Five of Cups in the upright, this is like crying over spilt milk. This is walking away from something, feeling unfulfilled, and being kind of being separate from somebody or separated from somebody. Perhaps you made the decision to kind of veer off in your relationship, or you decided to, again, put your foot down to this person that's coming in because you know it's not right for you, and saying no, but you're looking at what you've lost versus what you have. And then you've got the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody okay and at their peace. They're lonely, but they're okay being single. So perhaps you decided, screw everybody, and I'm just going to be single. You know, you're in a catch-22 here. And then we've got the Queen of Cups in the reversed. So, you know, you could be feeling very detached from your partner. Your partner could be feeling very detached from you. Perhaps this was a time where you had put up with kind of this, maybe you had been making excuses for your partner time and time again about the reason why they weren't the way that you viewed them to be, or that you felt like they should have been. You guys were just on two totally different pages, and you just kept chugging along and being strong and wanting all of these things to start a family, to progress, to build a life with this person. And they were kind of continuously looking at themselves like, not as though they were single, but like a separate, you know, when you're married, you're a union. You make decisions together, and you're kind of like one person. This person was really about doing them. And that may have really struck you as like, I can't live the rest of my life like this. This could be the person that was coming in, giving you that unwanted offer, getting turned down, and then is like, wow, this sucks, but it is what it is. I'll move on. And, you know, I have to learn that this is not the right path, that this person is, you know, Virgo may not be for me. I have to let them go. As you're heading out of February and into March, you've got the Seven of Swords in the upright, and then these two cards fell out. So you've got the King of Pentacles in the upright, very earthy. And then you've got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So again, a lot of strong earth and water energy here. The Seven of Swords is telling me that somebody is leaving something behind for their own good. Most of the readings I've done, a lot of people have been getting the Hermit, and a lot of people have been getting the Seven of Swords. And I've said this in a couple of my other readings. With the start of 2018, I believe that most people felt like it was their year to make things right for them in their lives, and not kind of going around on this train and they're not sure where it lets out. They actually want to control their lives. And Virgo, if this is you as well, more power to you. So the Seven of Swords is taking all that you can take and leaving stuff behind that just doesn't serve you anymore. Sure, a lot of people get the mischievous feel about this card. I don't see that. I see more, and it could just be the way that the card's illustrated. This person's like kind of sad to have to leave this behind. But all the same, they're going to leave it behind. And once that happens, you've got the King of Pentacles in the upright position. And this is really, really great. Because this is somebody who finishes what they started. So this is somebody that takes responsibility and accountability for what they've contributed, what they haven't contributed, followed by the Eight of Cups. Once you or your partner takes the accountability, perhaps you're waiting for your partner to own up to the fact that they haven't been the best spouse for you, or perhaps you're wanting an apology from the person that came in and interfered in your relationship, or perhaps you are just feeling like you need to separate yourself from the relationship that you were in. All the same, this is saying once you let go of what you've been holding on to that isn't serving you any longer, you're absolutely going to be rewarded for this, and that you are going to have these divine messages that are just shooting into you, and you're going to be experiencing meeting new people and new things because you're closing the chapter that is no longer, I mean, you're at the Eight of Cups, you know, the Ten of Cups was in your past, but you can certainly have this again. I'm going to clarify the past quickly before I close out your reading. With the Ten of Cups in the upright, the King of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords in the reverse. If you're single out there, it could mean that, you know, you're getting to a place where you're internally reflecting. Maybe you haven't been dating for a while and you're wanting so deeply and so badly to be in a relationship, a committed relationship. You could just be focusing. You could be focusing on your career sector. You could be focusing on other avenues of your life in the meantime. Perhaps you are kind of using that Fool card about you to go kind of carelessly and not so intense through life, and you're okay being single. You'll find it when it's right for you. This clarification I got was the Strength card in reverse. So yeah, in the past, I think you are struggling a lot with somebody or something just not being on the same page as you, not feeling like you have the strength to stand up for what you really feel, and you're wanting it to work out in the best interest of you and your partner. So Virgo, that is your reading for February. Thank you so much for tuning in, and talk to you soon.